And we're back for another terrific Terry Tuesday in Bensalem, Pennsylvania. Day 2 of Parx. Mixed bag yesterday of stuff at Parx. Terry with a pick 4. I had a couple of my bets hit a little bit under ROI for I think the both of us. But today we're going to get it back together on terrific Terry Tuesday. 10 fast races today on the fast surface. Quick and fast are always free picks. Today's free picks are over at Zia Park. Where's that in New Mexico, Terry? I'm not 100%
It is, yeah. It is. I've been there twice.
You have? Well, you've really been everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, it's right.
It has the biggest race of the day, $72,000.
Yeah.
So you can see that free track, 10 races. Race number 1, heavy handicapping there with the 1-to-1 morning line as the top pick. But there'll be some other good picks along the way. Of course, when the show's over, right there, deck smack in the middle of horseracingtoday.net, we will post all of our thoughts, picks, as well as our Benny and the bets, our suggested wagers, because everything we do here is 1,000% transparent. No, hey, we told you to do this without telling you to do that, right, Terry?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, so we try to make sure that we keep everything as on the up and up as possible. Hit that HRT gear button right there. Come on over to here. Get yourself some Horse Racing Today outfits. You'll look great. In the description on YouTube, you'll find the links to our shop as well as the free picks and our smart sheets, as well as their explanation, Terry, on how to use them. So race number 1 is our first endeavor today. Let me just make this take up the whole screen. Race 1, Terry, is 6 furlongs. You see that right there with the profile of a winner spinning down there below. Early speed with an inside 3 bias. Our smart sheets will tell us who will most likely get the lead.
That's right. Take a look there. The 8 should get that lead, followed up by the 2.
Yes, the 8 is a contingent of horses that want to be on the front. Everybody else middle back. That could favor horses that come from off the pace, Terry. We see that it's 5 horse over there. Big 1 length late speed edge, 5 points equals 1 length. Terry, comfort zone measures how likely today's races will look a lot like their best performances and who's likely to repeat their best performance today.
Well, there are 3 of them that are above 50% threshold, but that one has the best at 83.36%.
Yes, let's get that bag of cash today. Indeed, yes, that 1 horse, Judy's Flyer. We do find here, Terry, 2 yes horses, the 5 and the 8. Both of those horses have proven they can get to the average winning speed figure of 78. Our simulation favorite, Terry, is, let me go the right thing, is the 8 with a top last race speed figure, a point of 6 points better than everybody else, although the 5 is the top total pace horse. Are you going speed? Are you going closer? Or are you going somewhere else, Terry?
Well, I'm going with the 4, Cruz Missile. Finished 3rd versus him in our last race. Highest speed figure at today's distance. Best start speed is fast among today's starters. High percentage winning trainer plus the top jockey. Then I like the 2 as my second choice. Ran second versus similar in the last race. Can handle the distance, finishing in the money and 60% of the races and winning 20% of the starts at today's distance. And then Mink Stole, the 5, drops in class today, switches to high percentage winning trainer and jockey. Cocktail Humor is the 8. Won the last race at Parx Racing and has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. No additional bets for me here.
I'm going to start with the 5, Mink Stole, as my first selection on this terrific Terry Tuesday. The reason for that is it's one of 2 yes horses. We pointed that out. Has the 1 late pace edge, one of the biggest edges in the race. Top total pace, number 8, Cocktail Humor. Right now it is the favorite over at Parx. The other yes horse should be on the lead, does have that top last race speed figure, 6 points better than everybody else. Andrew Beyer says when it's 3 or better, he's the godfather of the speed figure. He should know. Keep an eye on those types. Cruz Missile, a little better with the middle out pace from the middle late and the late pace. Many times I see those horses carry that momentum over to the next start. And that Parx a win, a place in the show in 4 tries. Finally, number 2, Rosie Roo or Rosie Roo. I don't know. Some play on oh, come on. What's Scooby-Doo? There you go. This horse likely to be better in the second start after a layoff, and one of those horses along with the 8 that should be out front. I'm going to start off with a 50-cent trifecta box, 2, 4, 5, and 8. Terry, as we begin our Benny and the bets, our good friend Don Johnson likes when we put our picks up for race number 2 for his daily doubles. There you go, Don. As they load up for race number 1, Terry, and as they load up for race number 1, real quick, how can people help the show right now at no cost?
Subscribe to our YouTube channel and X, and go ahead and hit the bell on the YouTube channel. That'll tell you when all the programs coming up. Copy the link below and share that with everybody you know so they can come and check us out. Go to our social sites such as X, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and Blue Skies, and Horse Race the number 2 day, and give us a thumbs up and a like. And keep the comments coming like you have been doing today, as we like them. They help us out a lot.
All right, so race 1, they're just about in the gates. So let's take a look at maybe where we can find some value. 8 3-2 on the 8. He's 4-5, so no value there. The 5 horse 5-2, and you're getting 3-1, so a little bit of value available on that 5. The 4 horse, no. The 2 horse, nope. The 1 horse is exactly 18-1. How about that? 3 horse, nope. So really, the only horse with a lot of value or any value is the 5 horse. Mink Stole, maybe you put that one in an exacta box or key box, put the 5 with some others in there and see if maybe that one can come home first. Well, the 1 horse, if you have that one, you're kind of in trouble. He came out a little bit sideways, Terry, so I think he's not. He could be a part of it, but that rough start. The 8 horse just darted out to the lead, Terry, all by myself. The 2 horses in that mix as well, and then the 7. So just as we predicted they would go, that is exactly how they've gone. It's too bad, Terry, we can't find an outlet that lets us bet on who's going to have the lead at the quarter-mile marker. We would make so much money.
Yeah,
it would be embarrassing.
It would, yeah.
So the 3 horse looks. Go ahead. What?
Not really. I'd like it.
No, I'm saying it would be embarrassing how much money we made, right?
Yeah.
So right now the 8 horse continues to take the lead. It looks like it's going to be some combination. The 5 horse is really getting aggressive, though. He's coming pretty hard from the back to the pack to the front. That 1 horse, after that goofy start, he's in the mix. Holy cow. I called him out of the race. He might not be out of the race. He might just run by them all at the end here, which is going to be an amazing run from that 1 horse if he can actually get that done. Looks like it's going to be close, but the 5 horse is going to take home the trophy. 5, 1, and 8. There you go. 5, 1, and 8, Terry. 1 horse, Judy's Flyer, screwing up I wish I had him in there. Yeah, that would have been a nice trifecta right there, right? Hi, Private Ross.
24-1.
Yeah, 24-1. What was he in the morning line? Let's see what the 1 horse. Well, he was the 5th horse in there next. He's a maybe horse, dropping in class. You always got to pay attention to that. Better pace across the board in there. That was a pretty good thing. And probably the one thing we missed, Terry, we mentioned it, but look at that. Top C-zone. Yeah.
Top C-zone. That's right. And he didn't lose.
Sometimes I wonder if I should just take the top horse in every category, just stick it in my picks, and who cares what the odds or the handicapping says.
Yeah.
So I have a question, Terry. Would you put Umberg on your stable alert since he did nothing as your best bet yesterday? 10-1, the 8 horse.
I would, yes. Because I can't figure out why he didn't do anything, but I'd like to see him run another race to see what happens. So I'd put him there.
So that 5 horse, again, this is, I don't mean that. And soon, I promise you, folks, I'm this close to having all the work done for smart sheets for every track. It's just when you're working with ChatGPT to write the code, not to do the analysis, but just to write the code, because I'm not a Python guy. There's always some bug that you have to work out there. But we did mention that 5 horse at 5-2, and it went off at 4-1 as the only value in the race. If you had wheeled key, like Terry, like you like to do, right? If you like a horse, you like to wheel them with all.
Yeah.
That would have been a really nice exacta to start the day.
Yep.
So be it. On to race number 2 we go now. This one's going to be $170, Terry, on the main track. Well, the only track. 29% go wire to wire. The inside horses have the advantage over the outside horses. Speed did not hold up there. Even the 1 horse with that stumble and right out of the gate, I thought his day was done. He was able to come on at the end, Terry. But the speed does matter. Who has a chance to go wire to wire?
Well, take a look there. They all have a lot of speed, at least 4 or 5 of them. But the 2 has the top speed, followed by the 3, which is very close to the 2's top speed.
Yeah, we notice here, too, that you have 3 horses that can go hit par. I think the 5 was one that could hit par last time out too. Yes, he was one of the 2 par horses. So the 2 par horses for race number 2 for the 3 that can get to a speed figure of 81. They include, there you go, you see that there. They include the 1, the 5, and the 6. Terry, any of those have a good jockey trainer combination?
Well, actually, the 5 does. The 5 has the most jockey and trainer, so it's the best combination.
And our race shape shows us here, Terry, the 1 wants to be a lone E, everybody else middle back. That 3 horse is a lone PC, could be really dangerous. 3 horse also has a very dangerous lone PC, has a very dangerous comfort zone score.
He does. He has a 66.98, only bested by the 7 at 72.7%. So
yeah, the 6 is a touch better than that too. But the 5 horse is your simulation favorite in here, very little over the 3. These horses here, the 1, 2, 3, and 5, very close proximity to each other. If the second race plays out like the first race, look at this late pace edge, 16 points, Derek. 5 equals 1 length, roughly. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's close. That's more than a 3-length late speed edge over everybody else. 2 is your top total pace horse. So you got the 5, you got the 2, you got the 6. You got anything else, Terry?
No, I've as far as my picks go, I got the 3, Fluff the Pillow. Ran second versus similar in the last race, trained by a high percentage winning trainer and jockey and can handle today's distance. Golden Purchase, the 5, second choice, finished third versus similar in the last race. Best dirt speed is fast among today's starters, has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. And I like the 6, my third choice, highest last race speed rating. High percentage winning trainer. And this trainer
want to try to pronounce that one?
No. No, I don't. I have a hard time pronouncing a lot of these horses' names, so I don't even try on some of them. Anyway, this trainer on this 6 horse wins 19% of the clearing races that he has a horse running in, and the horse can handle the distance. I don't know. I'm not going to even try, but I'm going to pronounce this one. My long shot should have been gone. The 1 is on the rail, and the rail is winning at a 19% clip. Has the highest speed figure at today's distance, and best speed, dirt speed is close to the average winning speed. I'm going to play the first Miami Vice Don Johnson pick 4. I'm going to use the 1, 3, 5, 6 with the 2, 4, 5 with the 2, 4, 5, 6 with the 1, 5, $48 ticket.
Yeah, hello. I'm hoping we'll fluff the winner circle for me. That one is was better, middle out in its last race. Should be involved from this race from the start to finish, so that extra late kick could be useful. I have the 6 horse next in my list. I'm going to try this one. Agara Mespuedes. Yes. And all the people who speak Spanish right now are laughing their asses off, Terry.
They're cringing. They could be cringing.
I think they're probably laughing. They're like, this idiota. All right, anyway, that one was better. The 6 horse has more than a 3-length late speed edge that we spoke about in there, but 0 for 2 at Parx. Golden Purchase is your simulation favorite, is one of those yes horses, like the 5 in the first race. Did show better early pace last time out, and it's the 3rd race after layoff for Jamie Ness. He can win first up, second up, third up, any up. And then Jerry's turn to 2 horse. Not sure what happened in its last race, but I expect that one to go forward today, maybe at a decent price. My pick 4, 2, 3, 5, and 6, the 4 and the 5, the 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then I'm going to go with the 1, 5, and 6 to close it out for $48 on the race 3. And we'll post our picks and everything over there again at horseracingtoday.net when the show is over, so you don't have to write them down if you don't want. But if you want to write them down to have a note of it, like our good friend Lauren Schapp does, just go ahead and pull out your notebook and write them down. Race number 3 is another one at $170, 2 in a row. As we mentioned, early speed, particularly those horses that wear a 1, a 2, or a 3, have the edge with some early pace in race number 3, Terry. But there's not a 1, 2, or 3. There's a green one there, a goblin, green flash. Right.
The outside horse, almost outside horse, is a 5 horse, and it has a really nice data as far as speed goes. It should get out to that quarter pole first.
Yeah, you see here too, it's a lone E. Everybody else is middle back. 5 should be very happy to be out on the front there. Jerry, has a 7-point early pace advantage, so about 1.5 lengths. So 5 should get to the corner first, Terry, and it doesn't look like he'll be unhappy about it.
No, he'll like it. Anything over a 50% threshold is a pretty good number of C-zoned, and it has 66.23, so it has the best C-zone number in here.
Yeah, although we see none have a par race, a few in there maybe. So maybe 5 means within 5 points of the 82 speed figure that is the average winning. So that would be 77. Some math real quick in my head. But you see here in the par plus, there's a 32% chance today. So 322 out of 1,000 times when we did our simulations, the 5 horse has a chance to get above that number today, Terry. Does he have a chance with his jockey trainer combination?
Well, he's got a chance with the trainer. He's got a best trainer. The 6 has the best jockey, but the 6 also, I think, has the best jockey trainer combination.
So the 5 with all that speed, that strong par plus, is also your simulation favorite and your top total pace favorite. Does the 5 get to the front and take them all the way in race number 3, Terry?
I believe he does. I like the 5. Redouble table.
I think it's Redoubtable Ripken.
That's it. Redoubtable Ripken. You got it. Ran second versus similar last race. Early speed running style helps his chances. Has a high percentage winning trainer. I like the 4 Immortal J. Won the last race at Parx Racing. Highest last speed rating. Best start speed is fastest among today's starters. And I like 2 Skull Honor as my third choice. Finished the money in 5 out of 6 starts at Parx Racing. So that likes the track, winning one of the races and likes the distance. Has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. And then the number 1, King's Devies, is the long shot. Rel Post is winning at a 19% clip and has a high percentage winning jockey. No bets for me in this race.
Speaking of bets, boy, we just flippantly said take the 5 and key it, right, in that first race.
Yeah.
If you had done that, the 1 horse, Judy's Flyer, paid $18.67 to show. That $2 exacta 5-1 paid $187.60. That would have made your day right there on the betting and the bets for sure.
And that's why
go ahead.
That's why I do that a lot, because I hit a lot of those big ones like that, and it really, especially if there's several horses in the race. So
the 5 horse, Redoubtable Ripken. Catch me if you can, my friends. That one's going to get to the front as the lone E, top total pace. Can they catch him? We shall see. Immortal J, the 4 horse, next on my list. Missed by a neck in its last 2 races. Better early pace last time out. Again, if you watch our previous shows, just Google Craig Milkowski, Timeform US. Well, don't Google it. Search for it on our channel. And he mentioned, and something we wrote down, that horses that show improved early pace through the first half mile in the prior start, those horses tend to fire in the next race. Skull Honor, the 2 horse, next on my list, drops in class for the 3rd start after a layoff. And then the 6 horse, Saucy Ham. Everybody will be having some of that next Thursday. Terry, are you a ham, a turkey guy, both? What do you do?
I like turkey better than ham.
Yes, I would have to say I agree. I don't like the glazed ham, like the sweet stuff on the top.
I don't either. I don't like any meat that's sweet. So
it's not supposed to be sweet, right?
Nope.
It's supposed to be meat, as a good Russian friend of mine said once. It's a side joke. All right, race number 4 is next for us. I'm trying to make these things as big as I can on the screen. Race number 4, Terry, we're looking at a 7 furlong affair. There's a couple of them. We didn't see one yesterday at 7 furlongs. We'll see 2 of them today, this one and the finale. For a 7 furlonger, 37% of the time, you get the first call first, you get the last call first. And again, another situation where being an inside 3 horse has its advantages. Terry, like some credit cards, right?
Yep.
Is there anybody on the inside with speed? No, sir.
No. It's the outside horse and has lots and lots of speed. Gets out of that gate clean. It's going to go to the front first.
Yes, the Buffalo Girl on the outside, Good morning, gentlemen. Lightly used. Yes, indeed we are. 23 handicapper picks at Parx today. Lauren _ Shap, SCHAAP on X. So get on over there. Lauren does a great job of aggregating picks as they in Philly, every single day. Thank you, Lauren, for all that effort. We appreciate it. We appreciate you including us. I don't know if we do after, how we compare to everybody else, but we must be doing all right because Lauren comes every day. We greatly appreciate it. As far as this race shape is concerned, Terry, the 6 does want to be out on the lead. Everybody kind of in this single file line, except for the 1 and the 2, they want to close, but the 4 has the most late speed. That 6 does have about a 1.5 length early pace edge over everybody else, Terry, but it looks like somebody else has the edge with the jockey and the trainer.
Yeah, the 2 has the best jockey. The 4 has the best trainer, but the 2, I think, is the best jockey-trainer combination, in my opinion.
Yeah, along with that, the 2 is the only horse to show better early pace, better mid pace, and couple it up with some faster fractions. Down here, Terry, we see the 4, Bad, the George Thorogood horse, and the 6 have the most likely trips today to put him in the winner's circle. Over here, Terry, do we see any value in this race like we saw in the opener with the 5?
Not really. There's nobody that really shows any value here at all. So
yeah, so the odds maker did a great job of putting it together. They're all hit yes horses on there. Plenty of them can go over par today. The biggest, perhaps, factor to look at is Traffic Master, a 11-point last race speed figure edge, although doesn't rank at the top of the sim odds, doesn't rank at the top of the total pace. Who ranks at the top of your picks for race number 4, Terry?
I like the 2, Smooth Flying Mike. Finished in the money in 4 out of 5 starts at Parx Racing, winning one of the races, has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. BB Bad, the 4. Finished 3rd versus similar in the last race. Best dirt speed is fast among today's starters. Has high percentage winning trainer as well. Second choice. My third choice is Lucky Dude, the 5. He's finished in the money in 8 out of 9 races, winning 2 of the races, and loves the distance. I really like horses that are consistent like this. And then the 6 is my long shot on a 2-end race, winning race streak, aiming for a 3rd win. Trained by a 17% first start after a claim winner, and early speed boasts his prospects. I'd like to play the second Miami Vice pick 4, 2, 4, 5, 6 with a 1, 5 with a 1, 5 with the 2 with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 $48 ticket.
Yeah, I'm going to start with Zandu Hawk, the 8, the 6 horse. The Buffalo Girl on the outside, Catch me if you can. 7-point early pace edge. Loney should improve in the second start after a layoff. And hey, we're going to get a good price on that one, maybe. Bad to the bone. Some of the most back class in the field. Does have that top edge in the race for late speed. Total pace is the top pick as well. Number 5, Lucky Dude. That one is your simulation favorite, Terry. Better early pace. It's also your biggest class dropper. That's another thing that we post in our smart sheets. We post it by how big of a drop they are moving by lengths. So Lucky Dude moving 1 length in the right direction, I guess, if you like class droppers. And then Traffic Master, you got to have a horse that had the top last race speed figure. 11 points better than everybody else. Everybody's got to come up a lot, or that one's got to regress a lot for them to make up that gap. Does have a couple nice workouts between the races, or at least one. Horse should continue to be sharp. My pick 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 5, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 4, 5, and 6 to close it out, $48. And with all that speed, although I might regret it after that first race, $5 exact the key box, 6 with the 3, the 4, and the 5. Probably should have tossed the 2 in there as Terry's top pick, because I know that one will finish second and just screw it up for me.
Probably.
Yeah, that's how it always works, right?
Yep.
Race 5, as we make our way to the end of the first half of the card, it's going to be the first one, I think, at 6.5 furlongs. A few of them at this distance. So here you see 6.5 furlongs. Early speed again. Does very well. The profile of the winner scrolling at the bottom below there. 38% of the time, the horse that wins the race to the quarter-mile marker also wins the race to the finish line. Again, the inside 3, Terry, with the edge. So in the 5th race, we have sought for horses on the inside with early speed, and we finally get some.
Yeah, we get a couple on the inside and a couple on the outside. They're all real close to one another, so it just depends on who gets that best break.
Yeah, look at this barbell race right there, Terry. That's 3 plates. What's that? 225? Is that right? If I remember correctly, 3 plates. It's been a long time since I've lifted free weights, but
yeah.
3, 5, and 6 want to be on the front. 1, 2, and 4 want to close. It looks like if you're looking for a closer, the only one with a high C zone is the 4. So the 2 speed horses, the 3 and the 5, they should be in that mix. Maybe the 6 is the odd man out. As the 6 doesn't look like the 6 is the odd man out, though, from a jockey or a trainer perspective.
No, he's got the best jockey and the best trainer jockey combination.
Yeah, right in there. Perhaps maybe the 4 reeling and dealing in that mix. Any value in this one since we missed it in the last race, Terry?
Yeah, the 1 shows 5-2 to 3-1, so it's small value, and the 3 goes from 5-2 to 6-1, which is a nice value. So
the 1 horse, Quiet Appeal, 5-point last race speed figure edge. The 3 is your simulation favorite. The 5 is your top total pace favorite in there, Terry. So you got either speed number, you got simulation odds, you got top total pace, or do you got something else in your ideas for race number 5?
I like the 1 Quiet Appeal, ran second versus similar last race, rail post win in 19% clip, and has the best dirt speed at today's starters. Then I like the Central, the 5, won last
Centaur.
race.
Isn't that like half horse, half person, Centaur?
Yeah, Centaur, yeah, Central. Won last race at Parx Racing that has a high percentage winning trainer. Reeling and Dealing, the 4, finished third versus similar in last race, has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. And then I like the 6 Lex as my long shot. Ran second ran second versus similar in the last race. Early running style helps the chances, has the top dirt speed, and has a high percentage winning jockey. No bets for me in here.
Yeah, it's a half person, half horse is Centaur, if I remember correctly. I have the 1 horse, Quiet Appeal, Gary. That one, if you're looking at it, has a top last race speed figure. That's 5 points better than everybody else. Just missed in the last race. And the resume says that the 3rd start after a layoff will be the best of the trio. Centaur Central, half man, half horse, highly consistent, fully top total pace. Number 6, Lex, much better across the board in its last race. At Parx, however, not in the winner's circle very often, but does cross the finish line and in the money zone with a couple seconds and a couple thirds in 6 races. And then Huggy, the 3 horse. That one's your simulation favorite. Is your long class dropper. Should be forward, although that didn't work out in race number 1. No bets for me. Before we move off to the second race of the second half of this card today, Terry, 6 through 10. Tomorrow, we will do Churchill Downs. And then on Thursday, we will do Aqueduct. On Friday, Foreign Friday, Thomas and I will venture off to Hong Kong to make sure you don't miss any of that, because if you're not watching, you're not winning, and certainly you won a lot if you follow Tom last weekend at Caulfield. What do you need to do right now?
Well, if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel or X, you need to do that right now. It's easy to do. It doesn't cost anything, and it helps us out a lot. And then after you subscribe to YouTube, go down and look at that bell, hit the bell so that you're notified about all these great programs like Foreign Fridays and such. And then go ahead and copy the link, share it with everybody you know, so they can come take a look at us. And then go to our social sites such as X, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and Blue Skies at Horse Race the number 2 day. Give us a thumbs up and a like. And also keep the comments coming and picks as we like to see them. It's a lot of fun. So
yeah, you're going to want to sign up, because as soon as I'm done with the all the getting the smart sheets, and it's going to be a lot more than just the data, folks. We're going to be analyzing that data with a little bit of machine learning just to identify trends at tracks that we can hopefully exploit. And we're going to post a lot of that for free over on our social sites. So get on over there, get ready, because I assure you it's coming. The end goal, the worst case scenario goal, is to get cracking on the 1st of the year. So please sign up. It'll be definitely worth it. $170, Terry. Again, speed from the inside out. We got about 3 minutes. So let's work our way pretty quickly through race number 6 so we can tell everybody what's going on in race number 2. Who's going to get the lead?
Well, the 7 and the 6 are really close in their figures, so they could go head-to-head to that quarter pole.
Yeah, we talk a lot about par races right here, you see. Par speed figure is 71. The only one to get to 71 so far is wonderful Venezuela. We have plenty wonderful Venezuelans who watch the show. You got two that want to be on the front. Everybody else middle back could favor speed, Terry, in a race where it looks like plenty of them will like the way it shapes up.
Yeah, there's at least 3 that are over that 50% threshold. All of them show some kind of numbers, but those 3 should be pretty comfortable in this race.
A lot of green over here in the jockey trainer columns, Terry.
Yeah, the 8 has the best jockey, the 1 best trainer, but I think the 8's the best jockey trainer combination.
Biggest class dropper is the 5, although the 4 drops as well. Simulation favorite is the 6, second best. It's also your top total pace horse by more than a length. Is the 6 going to be second best, or is it going to be the winner, Terry, in race number 6?
I like the 5, St. Grace, finishing the money in 4 out of 6 races, winning one of the races, loves the distance, drops in class, has a high percentage winning trainer. Sweet Marie, the 1, is on the rail post that wins at a 19% clip, drops in class today, has a high percentage winning trainer. Wonderful. Venezuela, 4, has dropped in class today and best dirt speed is fast among today's starters. And my long shot is number 6, second best, won last race at Parx Racing. Highest last speed rating and likes the distance. No additional bets for me here.
Where you stop, I'm going to start, Terry, with that 6 horse. Second best has that 1 length, top total pace, maybe the most upside, making just its 3rd career start and a second start for the first time in a row in its career. So boom or bust for second best today. Wonderful Venezuela is the only yes horse. You have to have it in your picks. Number 5, St. Grace, effective since arriving at Parx. With 1 win, 3 seconds in 5 race. And the win was 1 of 2 at $1.70. And then finally, the 1 horse Sweet Marie. That is your morning line favorite. First start after layoff should be okay. I mean, I think the last time it came off the bench, finished 4th. The work, only 1 workout in between starts, leaves me wanting more. $5 exact, the key box with the 6 over the 1, 4, and 5 is part of my Benny in the bets, Terry. And race number 2. I think about to get moving, so let's put up our race number 2 data so that we can follow along. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, they're going to the gate. So once again, we did this and it worked out pretty well in race number 1. Let's see if it works out well in race number 2. The 1 horse, sim odds 5-1. You're getting 11-1, so some value with should have been gone. The 2 horse, no value there. The 3 horse, no value there. The 4 horse, yes. From 12-1 to 36-1. So you go 1, 4. And then the 5 horse, 5-2. No value there. The 6 horse, 3-1. Yes, you're getting some value there. And I don't think you can get 554-1. So maybe a 1, 4, and 6 exacta box, Terry.
Yeah,
for $6. Let's see how that plays out. Right now, they're I don't know what they're doing. They're kind of circling horses around a little bit. Are they pulling horses out? Did somebody scratch? Or they just can't get somebody in? Let's see. Let me listen to what's going on. Yeah, no, they're just trying to get the horses in the gate. All right. No big deal. So Fluff the Pillow is your 6-5 favorite at this moment, Terry. We got the 1, the 4, and the 6 as the horses with all the value in them. And let's see if indeed somehow, some way that trifecta, that exacta or trifecta plays out. Be interesting if it did. All right. I think they're all about set and ready to go. We're waiting on the 6 horse. Yeah, the 1 nobody knows how to pronounce. Or Jessica Paquette. And then the 8 horse, 7 horse, Marine Patrol. So to get themselves into the gate, to get themselves ready to run race number 2. And they're off and running. Pretty clean start. A little bit of hop at the start for the 2 horse. You got the 2 grays right now, Fluff the Pillow, and should have been gone, trying to get to the front. Although the 2 horse with a little bit of a hop, Jerry's Turn, has tried to take the lead going into the turn. Battling it out with the 1 horse, should have been gone. The 3 horse, the favorite, in a decent stalking position. About 2 lengths, 3 lengths off the lead. Then you got the 5 horse, Golden Purchase, who I think became the favorite at the end, or one of the favorites. The 4 horse, The Bomb, 40-1, 50-1, big overlay. Opening quarter for 22 3/4 seconds for 1 mile and 70 yards. Is that how far they're going, Terry?
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's probably a little bit on the fast side, folks.
It is, yeah.
The 1 horse is going to be out on that lead. The 2 horse has already called it a day, I think. Either that or he realizes they're going too fast. So he's not going to be in the pick 4 at the end, I don't think. Does look like the 5 horse right now is moving the best of the bunch. Although that 4 horse at 50-1, Terry, is hanging in there. You got to cut. Yeah, that 2 horse just said, I'm calling it a day. Put a fork in him, right?
Yeah.
Here comes the 3 and the 5. 4 horses kind of tailing off a little bit. The 6 horse trying to make up some ground late. 47.5 seconds. Pretty fair time for the horses up front. 5 horse going to make that move right now, coming aggressively with the 3. Get the 4 on the rail coming back. The 6 horse is moving pretty hard right now, Terry. I don't think he's got enough ground to catch up, but he's definitely moving the fastest. He's going to go wide. I think he's going to end up passing the 3 horse before they get to the finish line. It's going to go 5. And then it's going to be close. 5-3-6-4. 5-3-6-4. We're both alive in our pick 4s, Terry. Probably should have just went with our first 3 picks and saved a few bucks.
Yeah, that's true.
So let's go back here. The 5 horse. Look at that, Terry. Your simulation favorite, my friend, as your winner. And one of your, well, you got 5. The 3 horse was in the mix there too. And I think, was it the 1 horse that finished 3rd? No, he finished 4th. The 6 horse got in the mix. So 5 and 6. So your yes horses right in that mix there, Terry, with the 3 horse. Not a bad day's work for the smart sheets so far. All right, Terry, crypto codes November 18th, race 1 to 4, race 3. What track is this at? Parx, my friend? E-Ponies likes the 6 and the 6 at 10-1 forecasted even money. Yeah, the last time you gave us one of those horses, what did it do? I forget, Terry. Did it do anything?
Yeah, I think it won, didn't it?
No. The E-Pony overlay, I think.
On E-Ponies. Yeah, no.
So the late pick 4 is going to start in race number 7. In the 7th race, we're looking at 6.5 furlongs. Again, that does favor early speed on the inside with 38% winning on the front. The front horses did stay out there today in the race number 2. So maybe it's just a day where the best horses win, Terry. And if you're looking for the best of the fast, there's probably 2 to consider.
That's right. You can look at that 6 and that 3, but 6 has the most speed. And if it gets out of there and the jockey makes the right decision, it should go to the front.
Now, the 6 is also your only yes horse again in there. The only one that has shown that it can get to a speed figure of 84, although perhaps a few others, according to Par Plus, with a chance today.
Yeah, you can take a look there and you can see that the 4, 5, and 6 have the best numbers, and they, especially the 5, but none of them are above that 50% that we like to see.
See here too, Terry. This is something I like a lot. I've come to see this in the winner's circle a lot. So horses that showed better early pace and better mid pace and better late pace, so really improved, and then coupled it up with faster fractions. I call that 5 ways better for should have been a cowgirl. In a race, Terry, where it looks like a blob race, everybody really can be anywhere on the track, it looks like. So this is a race where I like jockeys and trainers, and I also like C-zone. So tell us which of those categories stands out to you.
Well, the 7 has the best C-zone by far, 83.68%, way above that 50% threshold. But the 1 has the best jockey and trainer, so that's the best trainer-jockey combination.
The 6 horse Maggie Mischief with that speed also has an 8-point last race speed figure edge and the only yes over there. The 1 horse, the biggest in-race edge of a 1 length late speed. And Terry pointed out the edge of a solid jockey and trainer. And then the 5 is your top total pace horse along with your simulation favorite. So do you take the 5? Do you take the 6? Do you take the 1? Do you take the 7? Who do you take, Terry?
Well, first of all, I'm going to tell somebody's asking about my best bet. It's coming up in the 9th race, so we'll let you know. Okay, in this race, I like the 1. Queen in the Deck. Won at the last race at Colonial Downs, switches the high percentage winning trainer and a high percentage winning jockey. Has a nice bullet workout on November 12th, and then should have been a cowgirl. The 4 finished the money in the last 4 races, winning the last race. Maggie Mischief, the 6, won 2 out of the last 3 races, both by at least 10 lengths. Highest last speed rating, fastest dirt speed among today's field, high win rate, and successful trainer. Don't Listen to 3 is my long shot. Has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. Bullet workout on November 12th. The last Miami Vice, Don Johnson picked 4. I think this is a wide open race. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 with the 3, 5, with the 6, 8. Finish up with the 3, 7, 8, 9. A $48 ticket.
I'm going to start off with the 6-horse Maggie Mischief. Maggie Mischief with that top total pace. I mean, that last race speed figure, 8 points better than everybody else. Again, everybody has to catch that one in terms of moving up the ladder. It's the only yes horse. Nobody else has proven they can get the par for this level, and the top C zone to boot. So get a great race and have some advantages. Cara Blanca, the 5-horse. That one, Terry, is our simulation favorite. It is our top total pace. Many times at the end of the day, when I run through my notes, I see those horses in the winner's circle, and to boot, that one was a little faster in its last race. Number 1, Queen in the Deck, is a track dropper, as you pointed out. Does have a pretty good workout, 5 furlongs in like a minute. 1 length late speed edge. Look out for that one. And then finally, the 4-horse should have been a cowgirl, baby. Better 5 ways, as we pointed out in the smart sheets. Better pace across the race, better fractions. Definitely a horse that's in form right now. I'm going to go 1, 4, 5, 6, 3, 7, 3, 6, and 8 with the 1, 3, 4, and 7. My pick 4 is also $48, Terry.
Okay.
So you got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7. So you know which horse is going to win, right?
Yeah, the 5.
The 5, yeah. That's how that always works. Either that or it's going to be the 1 to 5 favorite that goes off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad but true in the words of Metallica. Race number 8, 6 furlongs. Let's put that up on the screen real quick, Terry. It's another one of those races. The last one of the day at 6 furlongs. We've talked about it all day, Terry. We're looking for inside speed in this optional claiming $75,000 race. So the marquee race on the card today, Terry. So in race number 8, with all that money on the line, it's a short field, only 5 horses. I think another one scratched out, though, at the end, didn't there? Was only 5 horses.
Yeah, there might have been. That's in the 7th, the 8th race, the 6th.
Yeah, the 6th did scratch at the end. Princess Isabel.
So
Yeah, that was a late scratch.
Yeah, only 4 horses left. So
yes, we in this race, Terry, we're looking for some speed, and a couple of them might have some legs.
yeah, the 7 has the most, followed up by the 5, and they're outside horses. So
yeah, and I would think too with that 6 coming out of the mix, because he was going to be in there early on too. Should be the 7 and the 5, always, all day. Everybody wants to be middle forward in a 4-horse race. It's gonna, these races, Terry. When I talk to Tom, he always calls them jockey races. So if it's a jockey race, it looks like there's one choice.
that's right, the 5 best jockey trainer and combination. So
yep, that looks like to be the case. Everybody who remains in the race has a very strong C zone. The honor roll gets a 13-point last race speed figure edge with all that speed. The 3-horse, a almost 1.5 length late speed edge. Also your top total pace, tied with the 7, who is your simulation favorite, Terry. 4-horse race. Who is the one that takes home the prize?
well, I like the 3, Angie's Reward, ran 2nd versus similar in the last race. Early speed running style helps chances, high percentage winning trainer, and they added blinkers to keep her mind on business today. And then the 5, second choice, can improve while returning to dirt, has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey as well. I like the 2 is my 3rd choice, finished the money in 3 out of 4 races, winning 1 of the races, and has a high percentage winning trainer. Honor roll, the 7 is my long shot, won the last race, Parx Racing. Best start speed is fastest among today's starters, and high percentage winning trainer as well. So
I'm going to start with the 7. Where you stop, I start once again. I'm going to start with the 7-horse honor roll. It's the only yes horse in the field. Again, that's a pretty big note there, especially in a race of this level. Top last race speed figure, the lucky 13 points better than everybody else, Jerry, and really a couple of good workouts since. So no real reason for the horse to regress a lot. Angie's Reward, top total pace, biggest in-race edge with that 6.5 point late speed. The 5-horse, Floyness. You got Michael Sanchez. You got Michael Pino. We talked about that duo yesterday, Terry, winning at Richard Petty levels. 43% as a team, as the biggest class dropper in here. And then the 2-horse, Chambrosine, I guess. I don't know. 4-horse field, somebody has to be fourth, Terry. $2 pick 3 because I had a few bucks left. So I'm going to go 3-7 with the 8s, with the 1, 3, 4, 7. And I think we're going to hear a little bit more about that 8 in just a minute. Terry did point out that race number 9 is his best bet of the day. And I was wrong, because race number 9 is the one that is the last of the 6 furlong affairs. Let's go ahead and pop that onto the screen. Terry, inside 3 speed. Before we get to your best bet, tell us, Terry, in race number 9, who will be, this one's going to be hot at the start.
That's right. There's 3 or 4 horses that have lots of speed, and they're very close. So it just depends on, who doesn't stumble or who gets out of that gate okay.
And what's interesting about all this, Terry, is if you look at the 6 to 4 to 3, right, and the 5. The 5 is the only P horse. The 6 to 3, they're PC types, so they're left arrows. The 4 horse typically wants to close. He's a left arrow horse as well. So put the crazy away. Maybe we're crazy, Terry, but maybe he could put this one away with that C-zone.
Yeah, it has a really nice C-zone. 91.0%, which is really a nice C-zone number. So
ambitiously placed. You don't have to be too ambitious if you like to play jockeys and trainers with that one.
Yeah, the 3 is the best jockey trainer combination.
Pretty much only everybody but Boss Like Beth has shown they can get the par. The 5-4s put the crazy away within 2 points. Everybody with a par plus in there, some improvement. 2 class droppers with the 2 and the 4. All right, Terry, as far as our edges, anybody there with that top last race speed figure number?
Yeah, that 8 has the last part, the last one, yeah.
Yeah, also the simulation favorite. 4-horse, a lot of giddy up and go. The ace, a lot of late speed. The 8, also your top total pace. So big speed figure edge, big simulation favorite edge, big late speed edge, pretty sizable total pace edge, Terry. Is that your best bet of the day, the 8-horse in race 9?
It is. Patty Cakes finished in the money in the last 9 races, winning 2 of the races. Best start speed is fast among today's starters. Has a high percentage winning trainer. The 6, Tara's Talent, likes Parx Racing, finishing the money 64% of the time here, winning 11% of the starts. At today's distance, been in the money 60% of the time, winning 14% of those starts. And then the 3, Ambitiously Placed, finished 3rd versus similar in the last race, has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. I like the 4, Put the Crazy Away as my long shot. Finished 3rd versus Tougher in the last race. Drops in class today. Highest last speed rating. High percentage winning trainer and jockey. We're going to bet 20 to win on the 8. Then a $10 exacta box 6-8. Then a $10 exacta 8 with the 3-4-6. And then a $5 exacta box 3-6-8. That's it.
I am going to start off with 8-horse too. Patty Cakes. Terry's favorite game as a kid. Couldn't help myself. Anyway, top last race speed figure, 9 points. Does have that late speed edge. Top total pace simulation favorite. Every box. Check, 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 check. That's Terry's kind of horse. That's why it's his best bet today. Tara's Talent could be better in the second start after a layoff. Rarely puts 2 starts together in a row. So they must feel this horse is healthy today. Ambitiously Placed, the 3-horse. Sanchez and Pino, again, 43%. Faster despite going longer in its last race. And then Put the Crazy Away. That should be part of the wedding vows, Terry, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Could be on the lead. Left arrow horse with the top C-zone. That one could get out to the front and go, what's going on here? And go all the way. No additional bets for me. Before we go on to the finale, just a reminder, free picks today over at Guaranteed Tip Sheet. A link in the description on YouTube. For Zia Park, head on over there to take advantage of all that racing. When the show is over in just a few minutes on horseracingtoday.net, right there, the middle of the screen, you'll see today's picks along with our bets. And then you just click on that. There'll be a race replay to boot right there. There's also the smart sheets as well as the explanation on how to use them. There's a tip jar. If you like what we do, just click on that. You can support the show that way. And you can also get your free picks at Guaranteed Tip Sheet by clicking on that link as well. Can look great. Get your horse racing fan a shirt over HRT gear or a hat or whatever it is that you prefer. Race 10, Terry, finale for today. Tomorrow again, Churchill Downs. And if you want to watch Churchill Downs tomorrow, kindly hit the like, subscribe button. If you're watching on X, please retweet. We greatly appreciate it. The last race of the day is 7 furlongs, the second of 2 7-furlong affairs. Stalkers do great inside and out. 37% still get to the lead and keep it. So if anybody's going to add to that 37% number, Terry, there's only one to choose from.
That's right. That rail horse, the one, Bonfire Diva, is going to go to the front if it gets the best break.
Yeah, also has a 7-point early pace edge, so about 1.5 lengths on the inside. Should be tough to hold that one off. It is a yes horse along with the 4 and the 6. Looks like the one also offers some value in there, Terry.
It does. The one is from 9-5 to 4-1, which is really nice. And the 6 has a little bit of a value from 5-1 to 6-1. That's about all of that I see.
Yeah, it looks like the 1 and the 7, the best chance to hit par again today. Here, Liam's Kiss, another one of those 5-way better horses on a class drop. Always something to watch out for there, Terry. Always watch out for horses in races that look open, that are going to get good trips, Terry, and it looks like a handful of them with 50% scores or better.
Oh, yeah. Take a look at the 1, 3, 4, 7, or 8, and 10. They all have really nice C-zone numbers, especially that one is 92.42%.
Yeah, all that speed from a PC type, another left arrow, strong C-zone. It's also your simulation favorite, Terry. Second choice over here behind the 4 in top total pace. Got a feeling it's not your second choice to close the show.
No,
it's not your choice at all. Ooh.
It's actually my first alternate, but the 3, Liam's Kiss, is my first choice. Finished third versus similar in last race, has high percentage winning jockey and can go the distance. And then the 9, 2 Marie is a highest speed figure at today's distance. Best start speed is fast among today's starters. High percentage winning trainer. Mikey Song, the 8, drops in class today. Has a trainer who wins 20% of the races when dropping a horse down 2+ classes and can handle the distance. And then the 7 is my long shot, Lullaby Land. Drops in class today. Has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey as well. No additional bets for me as I'm completely out of money.
Yes, I agree with Don Johnson. You want to help the show, hit that like button. It is free, and it does do us a tremendous amount of good. I appreciate that, Don, always helping us out in that regard. And thanks for your time as well. Thanks for everybody for joining us today, of course. I was thinking about singling the one in my pick 4s there, Terry, but I guess not. It is a left arrow horse. It is a class dropper, 7-point early speed edge with a 90% C-zone. Get out to the front, and another one, Catch Me If You Can. Number 4, Burning Embers, top total pace, third start after a layoff and catches a weight break today. The 3 horse, Liam's Kiss, 3 consecutive speed figure increases. The first time we talked about that today. Again, in Barry Meadows' book, The Skeptical Handicapper, 3 speed figure increases in a row or more. Those horses win at least 15%. I call those alpha angles. And then the 7 horse, Lullaby Land, was a very tough call for me over the rest of the horses in this field. But it is a yes horse. The rest of them are not. A 50-cent trifecta box, 1, 3, 4, and 7 to finish up the betting for me. Race number 1 is in the books, the 5-horse one. Race number 2, Terry, the 5-horse one. So if that's the case, the 5-horse, and if you look at this pattern, 5, 5, 5. Guess who's going to win race number 3, folks?
Yeah.
Has to be the 5-horse, no?
Yeah.
Too many ways for it to get to the winner's circle. Here's the way we see the rest of our picks. Again, race number 1 is in the books. Race number 2 is in the books. Race number 3 coming up, no bets. Race 4, the second of the pick 4s and an exacta key box for me. Race number 5, nothing. Race number 6, another exacta key box. So I'm trying to hit some long shots that can finish first or second. Pick 4 in race number 7. Race number 8, a pick 3. Race number 9, Terry's best bet of this terrific Terry Tuesday. And then race number 10, a trifecta box. Again, all of those picks will be up on our site at horseracingtoday.net in just a minute. Just head on over there and you can recap that. We'll timestamp everything in the description on YouTube so you can come back and see why Terry likes the 8-horse in race number 9 as his best bet. We greatly appreciate any interactivity. Terry, yesterday you darted out on me at this point.
Yeah. My computer.
What are your thoughts for today before you sneak out again?
Well, I'm hoping my computer doesn't crash on me like it did yesterday. These things can be really irritating, but everybody stay safe and stay out of the rain if you're in the California, especially down in Southern California. They're having a heck of a time down there.
I thought it never rained in Southern California. Didn't somebody sing that?
That's the problem.
Who sang that song? It never rains in Southern California. Was it like a? Oh, I know the name. It's on the top of my tongue. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's why they have so much trouble when it does, because they're not used to having all that rain. And that's a big downpour there. But anyway, just stay safe. If you're playing the horses, hopefully you win. If anything else you're doing in life, I hope you win at. Treat everybody the way you want to be treated, because you never know what's going to happen. And then I'll see you tomorrow at Churchill.
Yes, Albert Hammond. It never rains in Southern California. Thank God for Google, because my brain can't recall. Maybe that's why we have all short-term memory loss now, because we're all on our phones for 30 seconds or less, and we look up everything online. All right, folks, no matter what you're doing for the rest of this day, we certainly hope it's filled with God's grace, God's favor, and every single thing that you do ends up in the
winner circle.
Yes, make it a blessed, terrific Terry Tuesday. We'll see you tomorrow.